Hurricane Laura, now strengthened to a Category 3 in just the last several hours, but forecasters warn it could strengthen to a Category 4 before landfall. 2 Works for You's Travis Guillory is in Louisiana ahead of the storm.
Here in South Louisiana, the winds are starting to pick up and the water is starting to rise significantly along the coast. These are the first signs of Hurricane Laura here in South Louisiana. The biggest threat to this region is going to be the storm surge being on the coast. Now we're seeing an 8 to 12 foot storm surge possible over the next 24 hours. And that's going to do a lot of damage for folks that live along these waterways. A big emphasis has been on the coast, on the Vermilion Bay, but now a lot of folks that are living on these bayous in these water channels from the Vermilion Bay, which filters out of the Gulf of Mexico, they're all starting to get worried a little bit further inland. This is actually why we're starting to see a lot of Louisiana's coast go away, because of all of this water and these storms like this that push through and really do a number on a lot of these communities. Thousands of people living along these channels of water just feet away from the water's edge, and that water, like I said, now it's starting to rise, threatening some of these homes. They're afraid that it could be even worse than Hurricane Rita from 2005, which is what we were originally saying. Now at those 8 to 12 foot storm surges, a lot of folks here in South Louisiana are starting to get pretty scared.
We get to where we can't even get out if we want to unless, we're airlifted out of here. Some of these homes are surrounded by water.
Now everything's tied up, picked up, and boarded up. And now it's just a waiting game to see exactly what kind of damage Hurricane Laura is going to do over the next 24 hours. In Iberia Parish, I'm Travis Guillory.
Certainly hoping it does not repeat 2005 Rita. Our own Travis Guillory, as you can see, on the front lines, tracking Hurricane Laura and her destruction. Of course, we'll bring you the latest on the path of the storm and the aftermath of her landfall.